it's Indigo and I here, and we are here to give a review on the Baltic Essentials Amber teething necklace. She's wearing it right now. Can you show them your necklace? There's your necklace right there. We have it in the 11-inch diameter, I guess, for newborns to, I think, 11 months, because Indigo is so super tiny, so she has the 11-inch one. It's the smallest one that it comes in, and we have the raw amber in the milk color. So, I was kind of skeptical when I first saw it on Facebook. That's where I found out about it. I was a little skeptical just because, I don't know, I'm into all that kind of stuff. So I'm into the, like, stones and crystals and things like that. So I don't know why I was skeptical, but I read the reviews every week for a long time, just people leaving comments. And I thought, why not? Let me just try it. Let me order it and see what happens. Because she, as you can see, like, her hand is in her mouth still, even though she's wearing it. She's been wearing it now for 3 days. But it was way worse before, so I'll get into all of that. But I decided to order it just to kind of throw caution to the wind and see, if it works. And when it came, I just thought, like, even the packaging is cute. It came in like this little bag, like a little burlap bag with their logo on it and everything, Baltic Essentials. And it came really fast too, and what I really liked was right when I ordered it, I think, like, I can't remember exactly, but like right when you click submit to order it, they send you a message on Facebook. So it's really easy to get a hold of them. Their customer service is really, really great. So I had a question about the necklace and just like a question regarding another necklace for myself, and they got back to me like within the hour. And it was like a real person. It wasn't just a recording or like an automated message sent out saying like, oh, thank you for your question. So it was actually like a person, and I was able to hold a conversation with them. So it was really cool. So we got the necklace. And I like the packaging. It's so cute, right? So I could use it for something else. Who knows what. And we put it on her the same day that we got it. So she probably wore it for about, 5 hours the first day. And I literally saw a difference within like the first hour. So we put it on her, and we had to go to the store and do a couple of things that were outside of the home. So I noticed a difference. So what I noticed was before, she does this little growl, like she'll just growl like, and we thought, oh, how funny, it's so funny. But we started realizing that when she was doing her little growl, it was when she would have a toy, and she'd be trying to put it in her mouth. And when she couldn't get it in her mouth just right, like to chew on it, she was getting really mad and upset about it, and I think she was just starting to be in a lot of pain. Her drooling started to be just like out of this world. So the front of her clothes were always soaked. Let me grab a toy for her. Let's see. Want this one? That's a cool one. So yeah, her clothes were always soaked, and just anything, like if we were holding her, like our shoulders would be wet. She was just a drooling machine. And that was one of the first things that I noticed within the first couple of hours, was that her drooling was like minimized by, I'd say, a gallon. It was minimized by a lot. So that was like a really big sign for me to show that it was working. And then the next thing was her crying. She was starting to get very, very, very fussy all the time. So it was like, it didn't matter what time of day it was, if she had just eaten or if she had just pooped or anything, like she was always fussy. And now my hair is falling out, so she always has it like intertwined in her fingers. But now she will sit and play with her toys, kind of like she is now, and not be as angry all the time at them. So that's a big difference too. She'll play with her toys, and she'll be quiet for a while, just like kind of examining them, I guess, right? Is that cool? All right. And yeah, another thing that I noticed, one of the other big things that I noticed the second day, I think, that she was wearing it, was she took a nap, and it was like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And usually she does not nap ever. If she does, then I have to be holding her. So, that's another story. That's another video. But she took a nap for 2 hours, and she slept peacefully too, because sometimes like she would just wake up after like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And yeah, I haven't had her sleep for 2 hours since then. So it could have been a fluke, I don't know. But I can say that she has been sleeping a lot better when she is asleep. She's not as restless as she was. But when she does go to sleep, I take the necklace off just because I don't want anything, Yeah, good job! I don't want anything to like strangle her or anything. Like, it's supposed to be a good thing. Good job! Yeah! Alright! And, yeah, I think it's great. And another thing too that I noticed is I had never heard of these necklaces before. And for me, if I find something that I like and I think that it works well, then I want to share it with everyone because I want other people to benefit from something that I benefited from. And again, I had never heard of this necklace or this company or anything until I started seeing the ads on Facebook. And see those cat-like reflexes? I caught it before it hit the floor. Then once I posted something about it, a lot of other people started coming forward and saying how much they swear by this necklace, this company. I had no idea. So I want to share with everyone what I found to work with this company. I think that they're great. Again, their customer service is great, but I just think that more people should know about it. And yeah, if I find something that I think is worthwhile and worth the money, then I totally want to share it with everyone. This necklace, do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in the camera? The necklace, I think, with shipping and everything, costs $30. So, or actually, no. I think it was like $24 or $25. That's not bad. And I can tell that this is going to last her a while because there's still a lot of room here to grow with her. So I think that that's really awesome. I want to order one for myself because let's just kind of segue into Indigo is 5 months now. She'll be 6 months on April 28th. So she's getting bigger, but I am noticing now. Yeah? Are you telling them how old you are? Are you telling them how old you are? She said she's 5 months. She's 5 months old, and I'm starting to notice now, not every day, but a lot of days actually, I can feel my hormones just really like roller coaster fluctuating, making me feel crazy. And not necessarily crazy, but all of a sudden, like, I'll go from like, I feel great, I feel happy, I have a lot of energy, to like, you have to take care of this kid, so I feel horrible. And I'll feel sad, and I'll feel really like lethargic and a lot of anxiety. Here you go. I'll have a lot of anxiety, and the anxiety is here. Like, I feel like this weird feeling, like right in my center. And I just want to scream. I'm sure, like, all you moms out there know what I'm talking about. It's like this really weird feeling where you just want to scream, like, ah! But then it ends up going away after a while. But it's still so uncomfortable, and just that whole feeling of just, like, feeling depressed, it makes you just, like, It's that darn rattle. That mean rattle. Here. Let's sit down. You want to play with your book? That meanie. Here. You want to play with your book? There you go. There you go. That feeling is just horrible. Like, when you can't get rid of it and you just have to kind of go through it, it's tough. And especially, like, if you are having a hard time caring for yourself during that time, it's hard to care for another. For a baby. Do you want to go play on your What do you want to play with? How about this? There you go. So yeah, like, with when I'm feeling that way, which again, it only lasts for a few hours, but I am noticing that it's becoming more and more as I get further, I think, into my postpartum journey. Yeah, so that's a tough one. Okay, so the reason I started talking about that was because I was looking on the Baltic Essentials website, and they have so many different varieties of like necklaces and bracelets and stuff that are not for teething babies, that adults and preteens, they can all get them too and benefit from them. So I had asked them about one for hormones, especially new mom hormones. So like, what would that be? Mormones? New mormones? And they told me that their rainbow necklace is the best one for new moms. So I saw that one on there. The only thing is, for an adult, it's like $60. Yeah, it's like $60, so that's not something I can just jump into at the moment, but it's something to just keep in mind. Also, they have a bracelet as well for that one, so the bracelet I think runs $30, which is also, okay, maybe. So I still have to think about it, but I would definitely like to get something like that for myself. I could see it being something that I would use for her while she's growing and growing and growing. Indigo. So now that she's 5 months old, the difference is just like astounding as to what she's able to do. She's still very high needs. Like, she needs me all the time. She's not one of those babies that I can just set down and she'll really play by herself, or she'll go to sleep on her own. She really needs me there all the time, so that can be pretty exhausting, but it's fun at the same time. But now, just recently, within the last 2 days, she started showing signs of really trying to roll over. So she can roll over from her stomach to her back really well, especially because she hates tummy time, so she'll be on her stomach and she'll just flop over to her back. But now I'm noticing signs that she's working on going from her back to her stomach. So, like, especially when we're changing her diaper or something, she'll be laying there and then she's like reaching, going to the side, because we put books there so she can look at books, but she's really trying her hardest. And also in her bed, she really is trying to roll over, so that's a big sign. Another thing that she's doing is, when she plays with her toys, her favorite thing is to drop them wherever she is. So if she's in her little walker, she'll just take her toy and go bloop and drop it onto the floor. And she's always doing that. So that's really funny. We just we'll pick it up for her, but it's funny. So we'll go, uh-oh, 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 and then she drops it. So yeah. And another really fun thing that she's doing now is, if she's not really sitting up on her own, she still needs assistance, but if she's laying down on her back, we'll hold on to her hands and we'll pull her up to a sitting position, and then she'll push with her legs. So we'll pull her and then she'll push and she'll stand up. So that's really cute, and that's new, so that's fun. But yeah, see, before, without this necklace, she would be yelling at this toy right now. She would be chewing on it like this, but yelling and growling. But now she's just having a fun old time with it. That's fun. Good job. So what I'll do is, for the necklace, if you're interested, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link their website below. That way you can click on it and you can take a look at their website, take a look around, ask them questions. I'm telling you, they're so great about getting back to you. It might take them a few hours or even a day, but they still answer your question, and they will give you like examples of what they think would be good for whatever ailment you might have. But I just personally recommend the teething necklace because I've seen it work now. So it hasn't even been a week and she's completely different, which is really cool to see. And plus, like, who wants their baby to be in pain? We don't. Do you want to stand up? Let's stand up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hello.